wrath and pulses meet the other wordless sky. Bassline driving like footsteps in the hall. Guitar riffs wail as the shadows call. Poltergeist energy in the dance floor glow. Geeks paranormal makes the haunted show.
Voices in the dark, can you hear them scream? Streaming to the living in the dream. Ghost in the static, moving with the beat. Geeks paranormal, feel the night's heartbeat. Candles flicker, screens light the haze. Electronic storm in a spectral maze. From haunted halls to the digital streams, we chase the shadows, we chase the dreams.
Infrared lights scanning the room. Specters appear in the EGM gloom. Podcaster insight streamers, keen eye tracking the spirits as they float and fly. Spooky whispers while they search their line. Respond like a portal through space and time. Every note builds tension in the haunted air. Geeks paranormal, the ghosts beware. Crowds at home watching the pulse unfold. Stories of the night in the vision was told. Dance with the phantoms, EDM embrace. Ghosts and humans share the same space.
Voices in the dark, can you hear them scream? Streaming to the living in the dream. Ghost in the static, moving with the beat. Geeks paranormal, feel the night's heartbeat. Candles flicker, screens light the haze. Electronic storm in a spectral maze. From haunted halls to the digital streams, we chase the shadows, we chase the dreams.
Whispers grow, machines hum, ghosts rise,
Lights flicker.
heartbeat slows, darkness pulses.
Are you ready? Streams cut to black.
Silence holds
Only the static
in Geeks Paranormal.
in the shadows,
Investigating,
streaming,
podcasting.
forever chasing the unseen.
Whispers in the static, flickering senses hum. Geeks paranormal, hear the spirits come. Stream and live to the curious eyes. Cameras flicker while the phantom flies. Every creak in the floor, every cold breeze is a secret the shadows whisper with ease. Protest a voice calm, but the pulse is high. Your driving pulses meet the otherworldly sky. Baseline driving like footsteps in the hall. Guitar riffs wail as the shadows call. Poltergeist energy in the dance floor glow. Geeks paranormal makes the haunted show.
Voices in the dark, can you hear them scream? Streaming to the living, living in the dream. Ghost in the static, moving with the beat. Geeks paranormal, feel the night's heartbeat. Candles flicker, screens light the
And action. You're supposed to say the lines.
Oh, is it? I gotta say that.
Yes.
Public service announcement. The views and opinions are the
Fuck that bullshit. They are my opinions and my guests, no one else's. Remember, this show ain't for chitlins' ears, so listening discretion and viewing discretion is advised. This is a paranormal horror crime show, so the scenes and the sounds could be a little terrifying to those little ears and those little eyeballs. And of course, there's obviously cussing. I mean, it's me. Also, please don't do anything that these stupid ass people do in this video or this podcast. This is for entertainment purposes and for you guys to listen with your ears, consume the knowledge. And now, time for the show. Exploring the paranormal perspective.
Advised, the suspect is armed and considered extremely dangerous.
Homicides, missing persons, serial killers, mysteries.
All units respond.
Every day a crime occurs and you wonder about the nature of human beings anymore. Crime seems like second nature, where people pray every day for them or a loved one to make it home. Never do they want that call.
Advised, the suspect is armed and considered extremely dangerous.
These are stories of past or current situations where crimes go punished or grow cold. You're listening to Exploring the Paranormal Perspectives True Crime segment.
What is up, everybody? It's Shauna with Exploring the Paranormal Perspective and founder of Geeks Paranormal, or you can just call me Geeks. Most everybody does. It is True Crime week, month. It's where we do our monthly cold cases with Cyn Shrader Hill and Marky Fults. So thank you guys for coming on again this month. And we got some doozies today. We're going to see if Mark's, his guides will be able to tell him exactly who we picked, Cyn and I picked, for our true crime case. So I'm going to let Cyn start it this week. And I what?
And you've got your envelopes. You've got your envelopes, right?
They're over here. Over here.
Oh, so got organized.
Gotta make sure we have those envelopes, because in the envelopes we always put one mine, one of Cyn's, and then it's nothing. It's just a little image that I've posted up of the flyer thingy that I do. So we are going to let Cyn start off this week with hers and see what Mark's guides say. Take it away, Cyn.
Well, we'll have to see. Let me see. I have to see which. Well, I'm going to
go with the one I feel drawn to first. How about that?
Okay.
How about that? Okay.
Okay.
And it is, and if it, because it may be saying, because I have to make sure which ones I've got. Because the one that's the strongest, and I'll ask you, I will start with Cyn and see which one is hers to start with. Because
Did he freeze?
the one that's drawing me the closest is wait a minute. There's gonna be all
You're
sorts of
good.
weird stuff probably today happening.
Hmm.
Actually it's kind of equal today. One case is about a man getting murdered, and another one is a female murdered. Which one are you? The female or the male?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Male.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact, we're not sure what.
Okay, well that's all right.
He's missing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. But I'm making sure who's is which, because the female case is the one that's on my brain. I kind of have to tackle first. And so let me tackle the female case first. And then we'll go to the
mine isn't a
male.
female, but at one point in time, according to some parts of the case, they did say that there was possibility of them being a female.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm just trying to figure out who's got the.
Why does he keep freezing?
Which one
I
has
don't
got
know.
which one. So I'm going to do the female one, even though if we don't know what the female one is right yet. It says my internet connection is unstable.
Oh, no.
Okay.
We
That's
thought
why
the
you're
spirits
freezing.
were causing some issues.
That's why I'm freezing. All right. And while we're doing this, it'll cause weird things. I'm going to do the female one, and we'll get that out of the way. Sort of. Because that one is the one that seems to be the most intense for me, whatever it is. Because I have to figure it out. And it may be something else, it may be another case bleeding in a little. So the case that I see is a female. Two other females were involved. Her name, I hear the name Tammy. She possibly was stabbed, I think. She's not around the woods, no water, dumped. And I see something about a dump truck. And I see a big W, which that could be the state or the whatever it's in. And at some point, it's kind of like something about it's kind of solved. So I don't know why this case is popping up the way it is. And I also hear the name Roberta. So now, let me see, is this, and then we'll see. All right. Well, the one I have down for Cyn is Cyn there. Can she hear me?
Yes.
Cyn. Yes. Okay. All right. I hear the name Robert. 7.6 miles. There's a mark of shot or bludgeoned, which is, I'm not sure. I couldn't quite tell. Let me see. I see a red and black plaid shirt. I see November, new killer, in nature. The man who did it is in jail. And something about it is around water and bridge. So let's see. Let me see. So let me see. These are the stories that popped up to me so strongly. So let's see. All right. We may have to tackle it through questioning. So, da 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 da. All right. Then let's go through your um bum, 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 bum. All right. Thank God we don't have a retrograde. Um, done with that. All right, Cyn. You
Yes.
can, let's see. Red and black and plaid shirt. I don't,
And
why is there a question of shot?
because he has not been found.
Oh, okay. Well, I think he was shot and bludgeoned
Okay.
because the shooting didn't kill him quick enough, so they bludgeoned. Um, the 7.6 miles, is that near his home? The last place he was seen. 7.6 miles from where I want it's one of those things I feel like maybe the last place he was seen.
Okay.
I want to say he's wearing a red and black plaid shirt. Killed in kind of like possibly the cooler weather. He knew the killer. Chevy. So that could be like a Chevy truck or kind of thing. The purpose of the instigation of this thing was, I think the person who killed him was attracted and was rejected, and then that caused I mean that's what instigated. But they said that the man involved is in jail on something else, I guess. But I think the man that's missing, he's around water. He's around a bridge, which for some reason murderers like bridges and water. But so 7.6 miles. So he would be, if he's around a bridge in the water, it would be a bridge 7.6 miles, maybe 7.7 miles from where I want to say where he was last seen or they knew of him. And I see a blue car. I don't know, or a blue vehicle. I can't tell if it's a car or a truck. But if it's a blue Chevy, something. Let me see. Will they find the body? They will find the body, I think. But it's been a while, so
And what did you say about November and a new killer or something?
he
What was
knew the
that?
killer. He knew the
He
killer.
knew. Okay. He knew the
And
killer.
it was done in the cold weather, I think, because he's wearing like a red and black plaid shirt, which mostly people wear that in cold weather or hunting or fishing or um it's kind of a country guy kind of thing. But I think the person that did the killing of course he's done it before, so um this was just one he was attracted to, and it didn't go the way that the killer expected.
Okay. So are you
So,
ready? Are you ready for a few questions?
Yeah, go for it.
So, the one that actually did it, you're saying is in jail now for
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
Did the people that owned the residence, did they know what happened?
No.
I did not.
No.
Okay. Were they trying to do something else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vicks for tinnitus.
Did they
Try
succeed
constant
in doing
ringing
this,
ear that never
whatever
stops
else?
is fi-
Yes.
Okay.
finally gone. And
Was
what
the residence, did my victim drugged?
No.
Was not drugged.
No.
Was he at least given something alcoholic or
Yes.
no? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. um did his friend, this is the family that owns the residence, did his friend there know what happened?
Yes.
Okay. Did she tell the rest of her
No.
family? She did
No.
not tell her family.
No. They're saying no.
Okay. Um let's see. Was there a cover up from the sheriff's department or police department, either one?
Not really. Just not really interested. It's just another case.
Okay. um the killer, did he plant something to find?
It's saying yes to kind of divert attention.
Okay.
And wherever the body is, I think it's like 7.6.7 miles away from wherever the residence is.
Okay.
If you can find a bridge within that thing, I think they could go look around that.
Is he in his vehicle?
No.
No.
No, I can see him laying face down. I can see the shirt on the surface of the dirt. So he's I think he's decomposed out. I think they did something else with the car.
When you say he's decomposed, like he's in the woods?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kind of near a bridge, near water, about 7.6 miles away from wherever the house is.
But buried?
Not buried, just I mean,
No.
he's right on top of the ground.
Wow.
And he's
My
just
goodness.
decomposing into the ground.
Okay.
And I think he'll be found. I mean, somebody will stumble on it because it's pretty obvious. You can see I can see the shirt. I can see his left arm and I can see it back, and I can see if he was wearing it. I think a kind of a hat, like little hunting cap, kind of, or redneck cap, like I wear,
Okay.
and just he's laying on the ground, but it's very dense, so it's not.
Did it also have to do with a car theft ring?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it also had to deal with just other things as well. So it was just a bad scene. Just a bad scene, bad person.
Okay. Uh was he
And I heard the name Gregory, so
okay. Was was he did this have anything satanic involved?
no.
Okay.
This was sexual and robbery involved. It's not satanic. So
Okay.
not that those things don't happen. Take my word for it. They do.
Okay. Mm, I can't think of anything else right at this second to ask.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll go to Little Miss Shaw's and see what Little Miss Shaw has. Now, and we'll come back to yours.
Okay.
And also on yours, and the name Robert was in there. There's Robert and Roberta. So,
Okay.
so, so who knows? They're involved in there somewhere. In between here somewhere.
Okay.
All right. So, this Shaw's.
You're welcome, Batty.
Okay, Miss.
Sorry. Somebody was in the chat saying something to me, and I was like, you're welcome.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Now, for whatever reason, on yours, there's a W involved. There's a Tammy involved. There's the thing on it is it's saying there's a female who was murdered by two other women. So, and there's a question mark on strangled or stabbed. It says no woods, no water, but where dumped truck solved, finished, Roberto. So let me see, is this involved with Shaw's? This is involved somehow. So let me see. Okay. So maybe this is, something that's happened kind of like a V, where it's just, attached to some of the people involved anyway. And the W could be like a state or a county or something. All right. So we need to look at your and okay. All righty. Let's see. Okay, ask a question.
all right.
Because this is just strong spirits coming through, and we'll figure out this later.
Okay. let me see how to ask this. So,
I hear a weird name or a weird title coming through that's like I can't pronounce it, but it's like Manitoba or something. It's M something. So I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
well, I was gonna ask, did my victim live at 61st and Market Street?
Okay. All right. So what's the question?
Did my victim live at 61st and Market Street?
It's saying yes.
Okay. The reason I asked that is because it was either that one or did my victim live at 64th and Caldwell Street?
Well, when you say that one, it says no.
Okay.
So
So with that
start a market.
one, let's see here. Was my victim raised in foster care?
Yes.
Okay. Um,
And if I have to reset, I'll reset.
okay.
I'm going to say yeah, but I think it's yeah.
Was his biological mother involved?
Yes.
Was his biological father involved?
No.
Did he have an adoptive family?
It's saying yes.
Okay. Um, is there a way they can advise of who adopted him or them?
Advise who adopted them?
Yeah.
Rephrase that.
Okay. Was my victim familiar with the adoptive family?
No.
Okay. How long did my victim live at their final residence?
Okay. I'm going to say the number is about a 4.
Okay.
4 to 7.
Was it long enough for neighbors to have noticed him?
Not really.
Okay. Let's see. How do I phrase this?
And I see a shoe. I don't know why I see a shoe.
When my victim's photo was widely circulated,
Okay.
did his biological mother know about it?
Yes.
Okay. Did his biological father see the photo that was circulated?
It's saying no.
Okay. When hang on. If the neighbors did see this victim, would they have seen a girl?
No.
Okay. Was the biological mother scared to come forward?
Yes.
Did the biological mother commit this crime?
Yes.
Did the adoptive family know about it?
Yes.
Okay.
And so is that where the dump truck comes in?
Well, I don't remember seeing or reading anything about a dump truck. There was a box involved.
Oh, okay.
And then back in the day, it would have had to do with the box was an item that was purchased from J.C. Penney.
Oh, okay.
So, let me see how to ask this next
Well, maybe
one.
the dump truck, maybe that represents just junk and garbage and stuff just
be.
dumped around. You know, like a
Mhm.
trash pile.
Could be. Did anyone witness what was happening to my victim in the home?
Yes,
Okay.
a sibling. A sibling.
Oh, that just gave me chill bumps. Okay. Um, so let me see here. All right. When my victim was, oh, hang on. How do I phrase this?
Bluntly.
Did the biological mother and biological father ever get married?
I'm seeing no, but I'm hearing yes. So there's some kind of question in there. Kind of
Um,
like, there was some shenanigans or something going on. So who knows?
okay. Uh, was the biological parents having just a one night stand?
Not quite.
Okay. Did either of the biological parents know the victim personally?
It's kind of saying no.
Okay.
So
Was he given away immediately after birth? Keep revealing.
it's saying yes to that, positive to that.
Did the biological mother have other children?
I want to say yes.
Did she ever give the other children up for adoption?
No. This one I think was just a special needs.
Okay. Um, did the so you had said earlier the mother was scared to come forward, and the father really didn't know about it.
Yeah, but the mother really wouldn't have come forward anyway. So
I gotcha. Um, are the adoptive parents responsible for what happened to my victim?
no.
Was the mother the reason?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Um,
think. I mean, it's a confusing layer there. So
it is very.
confusing. It's very confusing. So the biological mother was did the adoptive parents do it? When I ask if the adoptive parents did it, they go no.
What about the foster care home
Yeah,
owner? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
They're saying positive to that.
All right. Was this an intentional act?
Yes, it was a act of rage. but it was they thoroughly didn't feel bad about it.
Mm. Was it the foster care owner that placed my victim where they were found?
Yes.
Let's see. I'm trying to word this because it's an interesting question about why he was placed in that particular area.
Well, really, they just dumped him.
Oh, they didn't really have a reason.
No, they weren't real smart.
So were multiple people involved?
No. As far as like, you mean killing? No, the killing was done by the female.
Okay.
Cover up, yes. Other people covered up,
Okay.
but the female who is so angry, she's the one who did it,
Okay.
and they covered up for her.
Was there something that was found at the scene that belonged to the murderer?
Well, the things I see a little shoe, I see maybe a blanket. Um, but there was hard to tell who's this who because I think it's kind of like a dumping thing,
Oh.
you know. So they weren't sure what was and what wasn't because I think it's pre DNA, pre, you know, all of that.
So all of the children belongings that was there, was that all my victims?
They're saying no.
Okay.
It's a really weird, convoluted kind of thing.
It is. Um, so was there any
And
Oh, go ahead.
um kind of shaved head, kind of thing. Either really super short or buzzed or very short scalloped hair.
Um, was there or is there evidence still at the scene that was overlooked?
They're going no because it was pretty really contained, I think, in the container. They just packed it up, threw it up away as garbage. And
Okay.
were too lazy to dig a hole. That was how much they thought of that individual. Rage.
Are any suspects still alive today?
No.
Damn it. Um, um,
And I hear a gunshot, so boom. So I think somebody shot themselves.
was my victim neglected?
Oh yeah. They were challenged and yeah, it just wasn't going quick enough. I think they were malnutritioned and it wasn't
Um,
going quick enough.
somebody in the chat wanted to know if my victim was tortured.
Yeah, in a way. Yeah.
Incarnate Paranormal also asks, were the siblings involved in any way?
No, they were just victims too, and they actually lived to adulthood pretty well, I think. So it was this one because they were challenged.
Did the victim's sibling ever come forward?
It says yes, but long time. But children usually don't come forward until they're
They're adults.
past, they're adults or past being abused or past being killed or having to deal with the person who's. So yeah, many. That's typical.
Yeah.
And also when they're kids, sometimes they don't know how to process what they've seen.
Right.
And it's possible in families for them to treat other ones okay and just pick one to dump on, which they did that in my family, which is, they went, well, we're unhappy. So, and they picked the one that was the least favorite. So then that's, how it goes.
Now, the sibling that came forward, were they believed?
It's saying no. Should they be believed? Yeah. Yeah. But they're not believed.
Julie says, absolutely, mine too. Me. Or my
Yeah.
sibling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There are people, I mean, people who have too many kids and stuff like that, they have their favorites and then the rest of them,
Nope.
they resent them sometimes, and that's how it happens.
I'm
And
the
if it's a
favorite,
challenge child,
but I'm the
yeah,
only.
I was not the favorite.
I am an
So I know how it can
only.
go. But in these kind of cases, I mean, they just cover for the person who does the bad things.
All right. Well, that's all the questions I have for right now.
All right, Miss Cyn.
Yes, I have more questions.
All right, go for it. Let me take a see.
Sure.
Mhm.
All right.
All right. There were some people arrested and released. There were 3. Was one of them at least involved?
Yeah. More than one.
More than one of the 3.
Hmm?
More than one of the 3. Were
Yeah.
all 3?
Yes.
All 3.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What?
Were the
Had him
parents
and let him
involved
go.
at all?
Yeah. Happens every day. When
Was the father especially involved?
saying yes.
Okay. When you say bridge, are you talking railroad bridge or regular vehicle
Okay,
bridge?
let me see. Let me ask. Is it vehicle? Train? Vehicle? Train? They're going to say train. Because
Okay.
it's probably one reason why it hasn't been discovered yet is because not many people go around the railroad, train.
Okay.
He's a
Okay.
dump. But he's dumped. I can see him in the woods. I can see him on the dirt.
Is there a cave nearby that was involved?
It's saying yes.
um Now, PD says that the witnesses they spoke to
Mm,
did not, and which was everybody at this
yeah.
place, said that they didn't see the victim leave. Is someone lying?
Yes.
Okay. Um,
Which one was the blue car?
that was, you had mentioned that with mine.
Yeah. A
Okay.
Chevy or a blue car or a blue truck or something.
Was the victim's cousin involved?
It's saying yes.
Mm. All right.
And when people, when they hear me saying it, what is I'm using a pendulum, but I'm using my aura, and this is helping cut through just energy to my aura instead of going through the gray matter. So I'm using the tool, but I'm using my psychic abilities, but I'm using a tool to help cut through the crap. Okay, go ahead.
What? Let's see. All right, there's a couple more I've got to ask.
Okay. I will
Did
try to answer.
did the killer redress him somehow? The victim.
It's saying no.
Okay. Were there any clues on the property?
Yeah.
Did the killer know that?
Yeah. Doesn't care.
Okay. He didn't care?
No.
Did the
Doesn't need
family did the family of the residents set fire to their own property?
Yes. We'll say allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. All of this is allegedly.
Alleged.
Okay. Is that because they thought they would be implemented?
Oh yeah.
Implicated
Implicated.
is the word, not implemented.
Implemented.
Yes. Okay. So his car that he was going to get was in a body shop that was being worked on for his graduation gift.
Uh-huh.
Are they involved?
Well, ask that differently, because
Okay.
you're saying
Is
involved in the murder or involved because of course they're involved because the car was in the shop. So ask that differently.
is this body shop involved in a car theft ring?
Allegedly, yes. Allegedly.
Allegedly. I think that's all I've got.
Okay. And let me see. Is there anything? I don't hear anything else at the moment. So let's see what we got, girls.
So I
Because
do. Do we want to go ahead and reveal what we have so we can?
yeah,
I don't know.
so we can process.
Well, I know you mentioned something about Robert earlier on Cyn's case.
Yeah. Okay.
And do you want to reveal that one?
Yeah, so there was a Robert. So they were at a pre-graduation party, April 15th.
Okay. Okay.
But a lot of this happened after that
Yeah.
as well. So that, I don't know if it was a cold April or not. I don't know
Well,
about
that's
that.
still spring. Where was it?
Yeah, it was Kansas.
Oh wait, can't. I don't know. I've never been to
It could
Kansas, so I
been
don't know how
warm.
cold.
Like right now,
Yeah.
it's here in Oklahoma. It's 73. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So at this party, there is a guy named Robert that actually had his keys, the victim's keys,
Okay.
for some weird reason that nobody really knew why.
Well.
Um, and you also mentioned Alberta. That's his
Uh-huh.
mother.
Oh, okay. Did I say all in Alberta?
yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And you
Okay, I
said
don't remember that. I'm
yeah, you
Stanley,
said
so I don't
Alberta.
remember it.
You
I
Yeah,
had
don't
you
also
said
remember
said
that.
Robert.
something about a
and
blue
Alberta.
Chevy. There's a picture of a
Yeah.
yellow
Yeah.
house with what looks like a blue car in the driveway, but I don't know if it's blue
Okay.
or gray.
Um,
Okay. Okay. Um,
And that was at the house that the
you
party was held at.
oh,
okay.
okay. Okay. You also said 7.6 miles. Well,
Yeah.
the party was 7 miles from his home.
Okay. Well, then
And
he's not far.
that was the last place he was seen at the party,
Yeah.
supposedly.
Well, he's not far away from wherever the party was. And
Okay. Okay. And then
so we'll
the
say six. We'll say 7.6. So whatever the 0.6 is, he's close to wherever the party was.
less
Excuse
than
me.
a mile, less than a
Yeah.
mile then.
Yeah. Jumped.
Okay. And the caves aren't that far, I don't think,
Okay.
from
Okay.
where. And that was supposedly a lot of satanic stuff, which
No,
they
he
threw
didn't.
out. And but
Yeah.
the
No,
fact that
this. Yeah. The person that killed him, I think, was sexually interested, besides also criminally interested in robbing and doing. And because, and when that didn't happen, he just, there are guys that will do the gay panic thing. They'll kill people. Because, when you hit on someone and they don't respond back, then they kill you,
Well, the reason
Um,
I think Cyn said the caves is because somebody was already kidnapped by that cult he was held in
yeah,
caves.
yeah,
okay.
So
somebody was found hanging in it.
Hmm. Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah, but I don't think this one was satanic in nature. It was sexual and criminal.
okay, okay.
Not that, and there are plenty of people get killed through the cult stuff. So every year.
They had mentioned a car theft ring, and a last name Montgomery allegedly attached to that ring. So I don't know who this Montgomery person is. I don't know if that was one of the three that was arrested. I do know that somebody on one of the forums said that the Irwin ERWIN house is where the party was held.
Okay.
Mr. Irwin was allegedly arrested that evening. He was released. I don't know if he was one of the three. Again, I can't find a list of the three.
Yeah.
And the daughter the next day was crying, just very upset, and did not finish her senior year. It was April 15th. It was almost over, and she didn't
Okay.
finish her year. They moved back to Kansas City, and just shortly after the disappearance of this guy, their place burned down.
Oh, okay.
that's
Before
us.
Yeah, and what's really odd though is they had this party of anywhere from 70 to 100 people, 150. I don't know. They didn't really know how many people were there. Some came in from Kansas City,
Yeah.
and evidently there was a little hubbub going on back and forth. I believe the Irwins have since moved back to Kansas City because of all of the stuff going on. They cleaned the party stuff up in 6 hours by the time the cops got there.
Of course.
It was clear,
Yeah.
completely clear. And so,
Well, there
I
you
mean,
go.
yeah, and allegedly Miss Irwin had spiked the punch she was giving to these teenagers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there was a lot going on at this
Yeah.
place. I don't know about the red and black checked shirt, because he was last seen that they know of, that they can report on, in a blue pocket t-shirt, Levi's, white tennis shoes, white socks.
Okay.
I don't know if he had that in his car and threw it over him, or, you know, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just
But,
see him in a red and black
Mm.
thing, you know, um, but, you know, you can never tell.
There's a lot of them that are afraid that he went off the embankment close to that railroad bridge and is in the water in his car and has not been found.
It's not in the car.
Wow. Okay.
I think the car is stripped and sold and gone, and I think his body is laying out. They just can't see it because of the underbrush.
Wow. Amazing, Mark.
I don't know. It's been a weird one, this one.
Yeah.
So it's been a weird one. Okay, so
Mine is based on the boy in the box murder, America's
Okay.
Unknown Child.
Uh-oh.
They did find DNA evidence on him and pointed to Joseph Augustus Zarelli. He was found in a bassinet, or what was the size of like a bassinet box from JCPenney.
Oh, okay.
Out in the woods. And 2 people actually found him. One person was he had rabbit traps out in the woods near his home, and he didn't want the police
Yeah.
to come in and mess up his rabbit trap, so he didn't report it. Another saw it off the side of a road and didn't report it up front, but then finally reported it, and the cops came out and found the body.
Wow.
He was only 4, so the 4 came pretty good. So he was 4 years old.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
He did have a buzz
I
cut.
thought say
He did
He
have a
was
buzz
what?
cut. He did have a buzz cut. His hair was cut really short on top. He had bruises all over his body. He was malnourished. He also had what looked like a bludgeoning to the back of the head. They didn't know who he was until, it was 2000 something. When did it happen? Genealogists uncovered his name around October 2021.
Okay.
And then on January 19th, the names of Zarelli's parents were reported.
Okay.
So, he, bless his heart, he was only 4, that poor baby.
Yeah,
But
that's terrible.
it is terrible. He was part of a foster home. A lot of speculation thought that the foster owner, stepdaughter did a whole bunch of stuff, but never came back really on what happened.
Yeah.
There was something else. Oh yeah. One lady came forward and said that her mom adopted him and said his name, and the police just dismissed it, said that she was insane.
Oh,
So
well,
that's why when I
yeah,
asked about the sibling, if you said yes, and I was like, okay, and that they didn't believe her.
yeah,
So that was it was just a totally sad situation because you look at the pictures and you can see his rib cage. You see bruises and stuff all over his legs. Um, that poor baby just oh my
yeah,
gosh. And the woman that was identified as Martha that accused her mother of acquiring and killing the child. She
yeah.
claims her mom did it. They had him dress as a girl. So that's why when you said
Wow.
female, they said that his hair was long enough that it could have been look she could have looked like a girl. But they had cut it and there was cuts of hair all over his body when they found him.
Oh,
So but because she had a history of mental illness, they didn't believe her.
yeah.
She had said that her mother and father purchased the boy named Jonathan, whom she claimed was the boy in the box, later positively identified as Jonathan Sorelli, from his birth parents in the summer of 1954, after which he was beaten to death and his body left abandoned inside a box outside of town.
Mm. That's why they
Um,
have wood chippers, people like that.
yep. But
Yeah,
unfortunately,
for
they're
the
dead.
people that did it.
Yeah, yeah,
There was also other
that's horrible.
theories. There was a forensic artist that's named Frank Bender developed a theory that the victim may have been raised as a girl. Zarelli's unprofessional haircut, which appeared to have been performed in haste, was the basis for the scenario, as well as the appearance of the eyebrows having been styled. In 2008, Bender released a sketch of the unidentified child with long hair, reflecting the strands found on the body.
Wow.
So, whenever you were coming across and saying female,
Oh, okay.
that
Okay.
was, yeah, because that
Okay.
was really getting me
Okay.
because, yep. So,
That's
you,
where it was getting kind of, that was where it, and who was, did we know who the Tammy is?
I'd never seen a Tammy, unfortunately. It
Okay.
doesn't say
Okay.
Martha's mother's name. So, I
Okay.
don't know what her mother's name was. If I
Okay.
did some more extensive
No.
research, I could find out.
Okay. Okay.
But,
But that's why it came across so strong as female.
mm,
Okay.
yep,
Well,
because there was theories that they had. Because back then, I guess you could just sell your child and
well, they had
not
no
worry
way
about
to
it.
track it. And
Mm.
yeah, people would. I mean, there are
Because they
plenty
even
of
said
stories.
that in the foster system, they had accounted for all the kids that were in the foster system. So if he was in
Yeah.
that foster home, there was no accountability of him or record that he was there.
Yeah. It takes a village.
It does. It does. And it says that. Oh, and
It
to
takes,
go back to the items at the scene, there was the crime scene was combed over and over again by 270 police academy recruits who discovered a man's blue corduroy cap, a child's scarf, a man's white handkerchief with the letter G in the corner. All clues led to nowhere.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he was fully
But it was
dressed and in
it
a
was a
seated
little,
position.
yeah, it was in a little dump site. They were too lazy to even bury him.
Yeah,
And if
found
they
in a
had buried
box.
him, they would have never found him.
Nope.
Wow.
You wouldn't have known the case.
It was so
Mhm.
sad.
Mm.
So sad. That poor
Horrible.
baby.
Yeah. And it's pitiful. People just, and from that from the generations before now, people were just, it was just accepted that there was violence, and if somebody wanted to be violent against their child, that they owned them, you know.
Yep.
So that's why they looked at it. Now
Oh,
you
I'm
wouldn't be able to do
sorry.
it if it caught you. Oh, go ahead.
I was wrong. On November 30th, 2022, the Philadelphia Police Department announced that they had identified the child through the use of genetic testing and investigative genetic genealogy. It was on October 21st that they had uncovered his name, but on December 8th, the child was publicly identified as 4-year-old Joseph, not
Okay.
Jonathan. Joseph Augustus Zarelli. And
Poor little
that's
thing.
on his name. Yeah, bless his heart. But it's just, that whole case was just so sad to put him in a box
And
and
jumping.
just beat him. He was a baby, 4 years old. They're nothing. Especially as malnourished as he was, he couldn't weigh any more than like 40 pounds, if that. So it was a very
No, and
sad
that's
case.
it's a very sad case. That's very sad sounding. So
Yeah.
very pitiful. And the guy who gets killed when he's just now getting out of high school.
Yeah,
You
that's a
know,
sad case too. He's a
just
baby
because
too.
and just because someone had the hots for him and he didn't have the hots for them, and they were going to
You
have
know,
their way, and he
one
ended
thing
up
I
dead.
one thing I forgot to tell you guys about my case was Randy Leach from Linwood, Kansas.
Oh, okay.
And he was 17 when he went missing.
Just-
But when I was going through videos last night on YouTube, there was one that mentioned Jack Schultz from DeSoto, Kansas, which is where the red Mustang was in the shop being fixed up for the graduation gift.
Okay.
So this Jack Schultz was missing November 28th, 94. Randy was 88. This is 94. This guy wasn't turned in as a missing person until January 4, 95. The last person seen with Jack was the last person seen with
With this
Randy.
boy. Well.
Oh. And what was their name?
Yeah. Jack Schultz
Mm.
is the other missing person.
So who is the one they
So
were
that-
both seen with?
It won't say. It won't say. So is that the
Because
Robert?
people would go, well, is that the person?
Is that Robert? Now there was
That could
one
be.
car. There was a car that was driving 10 miles an hour in a 55 past the Leach's home the next day. And was that the killer? You know, who knows?
Don't know. Was that the killer? They're going no on that one. But the other
Right.
one, the Robert might be in that arena somewhere.
So was Robert the one
Wow.
with Jack?
We don't. She doesn't know who the.
Um.
They're not telling whoever the guy was that was with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give his name probably because so the public won't go after him.
Right. Right.
Or if it's open case, because some of these cold cases they leave open, they won't say who it is.
Yeah, they won't. It's like, I will say what this verse did say, they will find Nancy Guthrie. They will find her body.
Oh.
So,
Her body?
Wow.
yeah,
Oh,
Wow.
goodness.
yeah, but they will find her remains.
My
It'll be a little
goodness.
bit longer.
They wanted that to come out, didn't they?
Yeah,
That's an ongoing one right there. How long has she been missing now?
yeah. I don't know. Couple of months.
Couple months.
But yeah, she didn't make it very far out of the house. So poor little
Oh my
thing.
goodness.
But
Well,
those morons.
Mark, you hit the nail on the head again. You and your guy.
In a weird way.
In a weird way.
In a weird way. Well,
you did.
and yeah, well, it's been it was interesting. So
It was
but,
very interesting.
it gets very convoluted, so I can never tell you, how it's going to go or not. I just have to tell you what I hear.
Right?
And like I said, anytime it goes down in a rabbit hole, we don't know what, I'll reset. But But yeah, that's sad about the little baby.
It
So,
is. It
and
is.
you just wish you could bring those people back to life so you could take it away from them again.
Yep.
I mean, how?
Mhm.
Because anyone who just, when I see things about babies or children that they've done things to, your first instinct is to protect the child, and then you go, well, I can't even do that because it's already, that's like the Watts
Yep.
case. When I
Yeah.
read that thing, I just, ooh, I'd go to prison just to get to that motherfucker.
Right? Mm.
I'm just good, just so I could, get close to him.
Ugh,
Um, it's just horrible, horrible people
it
in the
is.
world. But they're just like, they're not fully developed, whatever it is.
Mm.
But at least, but the little the little boy, he's okay. His spirit's okay. And
Oh, that's good.
17-year-old, the 17-year-old is still kind of haunting around a little bit, but he'll be all right. They're not going to figure out that case because it's just another case to the police.
Wow.
That is so
So,
fucked up. Oh my goodness.
so
Well, since we're closing in on the end time, do y'all want to tell everybody what you got coming up and where they can reach you guys at?
well, you first, Ann.
Okay. So next time we meet Shaw on the second Sunday in May, we will have just gotten back from the Thomas House in Red Boiling Springs, where Mark and I are going to help with a public ghost hunt. Yay!
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 That's exciting. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And
I can't
then
wait to
let's
hear
see,
about that.
we've got all kinds of stuff coming up. Goblin Con is coming up in August.
Yeah.
All three
All
of us will
three
be
of
at
us will
All
be
Goblin
three of
there.
Con.
us. Yes. That's gonna
Yes.
be awesome.
We gotta get a picture, all three of us together. We gotta get a
Yeah,
picture.
it'll be fun.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fun. It's all going to be fun.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It'll be crazy.
Y'all, your listeners can find me on Facebook, Cyn Shrader Hill author. You can find our books on Amazon. If you put in my name, if you put in Mark's name, you're going to pull both of us up because we
We're
are connected
intertwined
that
there.
well. Yes.
Yes. Yes. And we've got 10 books about to come out,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
oh my Lord, you have no idea. We have found so many ghost stories. It's just crazy.
That's gonna
So,
be cool too.
yeah, it's
Oh
very
yeah.
good. Very good ones. Very good ones. So, and for me, if you want to message me on Facebook, don't, right now I'm not really taking friend requests because I've had a couple that were weird that, but if you want to message me, you can just message me and then I'll answer you on, Facebook. And then, right now I'm working on, I do black and white ink work, and I've been transferring all of that into color work, which has been phenomenal. And getting through situations that have just slowed me down, but I'm getting there. And so hopefully very soon we'll have a little cooking show going. We got the
Woohoo!
cooking book. I mean, no grandma's cooking book. And but we're
She looks
and
terrifying.
I have I've bought a wig and a dress, and every so often grandma's ghost is going to make an appearance because we'll be like, these are for Davy, and it's gonna be so funny.
I can't wait for
It'll be don't touch those. Those are for Davy.
that.
He's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
He's gonna hunt me down. But but so yeah, so we're trying to get some fun things going. So we'll see.
Awesome. Well, guys, don't go anywhere. I will talk to you after we get done and we're clear.
Sure.
Those that are still watching, thank you guys for participating and being on in the chat and asking your questions. It's greatly appreciated. I love you guys so much. Don't forget, those that follow Exploring the Paranormal on the Book of Faces, it was hacked. Go to the EPP Exploring the Paranormal podcast page. That is where I'm at. It's Exploring the Paranormal Exploring the Paranormal Perspective Podcast 1. So thank you guys again. Stay free, stay safe. Always do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And until next time, bye, y'all.
Switch it on and come along. Haunted houses all night long. Gaming streams and ghostly scenes. Just chatting with the in-betweens. IRL, she's on the case. Finding spirits in each place. Every game she plays with flair. Geeks, paranormal, she's there. Ghosts and games all night. Geeks, paranormal's bright. Just chatting feels alright. Trying to stream, it's quite a sight. From the haunted house she flies, gaining worlds under the skies. Chat and laugh, let's have a blast. Geeks paranormal here at last. Ghosts and games all night. Geeks paranormal's bright. Just chatting feels alright. Try to stream, it's quite a sight. From the haunted house she flies, gaining worlds under the skies. Chat and laugh, let's have a blast. Geeks paranormal here at last. Ghosts and games all night. Geeks paranormal's bright. Just chatting feels alright. Try to stream, it's quite a sight. In the dark she finds the light. Streams so fun, she's out of sight. Every ghost and gaming fight. Geeks paranormal shines so bright. In the dark, she finds the light. Streams so fun, she's out of sight. Every ghost and gaming fight. Geeks paranormal shines so bright. Ghosts and games all night. Geeks paranormal's bright. Just chatting feels alright. Try to stream, it's quite a sight. It's quite a sight.